Good morning, committee. Thank you very much for hearing Senate Bill 1085. It does have a Senate committee sub, .03C, if you have that. And for the record, I'm Senator Joe Nicola. I represent the District 11, part of Jackson County, Missouri. I filed this bill because parents deserve to know what is happening with their children when they're at school. It addresses situations where children are socially transitioning at school and their parents are not being informed. At its core, this is a parental rights and a transparency issue. This bill was named for a high school girl in Virginia whose social transition was kept secret from her family. One of the results was that Sage became the victim of sex trafficking after she ran away from home, where her family knew nothing of the transitioning that had been happening at school. Unfortunately, we have schools here in this state who are doing the same thing. Thankfully, though, even California, the courts have recognized this is an affront to parents' rights. A federal court judge there has ruled that keeping these secrets from parents is unconstitutional, going so far as to order the following statement to be displayed in California public schools. Parents and guardians have a federal constitutional right to be informed if their public school child expresses gender incongruence. Teachers and school staff have a federal constitutional right to accurately inform the parent or guardian of their student when the student expresses gender incongruence. These federal constitutional rights are superior to any state or local laws, state or local regulations, or state or local policies to the contrary. And that's what the judge and the courts decided to put in the schools. And I believe, committee, if it can be done in California, it surely can be done here in the state of Missouri. Here's what my bill does. It applies to public and charter schools and focuses on what is known as social transition. In the bill, social transition is defined as changes in a student's gender presentation or expression, with the goal of being perceived as a gender different from the student's biological sex. This can include changes to names or pronouns, access to sex-separated spaces like restrooms and locker rooms, participation in sex-separated activities, or related changes in school records. First, it makes clear that the school staff may not encourage or coerce a student to keep information from their parents when that information relates to the child's physical, emotional, or mental health. Second, it requires parental notification. If a student asks school staff to participate in or facilitate a social transition at school, the parent must be notified within 24 hours. This ensures parents are aware of significant requests being made by their child and can be involved in decisions that affect their family. Third, the bill establishes boundaries for school staff. Staff may not facilitate a student's social transition, may not deliver instruction on gender transition or social transition, and may not use names or pronouns that do not align with a student's biological sex or legal name while acting in their official capacity at school. The bill also includes protections. No staff member or student may be disciplined or declining to use names or pronouns that conflict with biological sex. And staff members who report violations of the law are protected from retaliation. Finally, Sage's law provides enforcement options. Parents, staff members, and the Attorney General have the ability to seek relief if the law is violated, ensuring accountability and clarity for everyone involved. This bill does not restrict students. It governs adult conduct in schools and establishes clear expectations around transparency, and parental involvement. Sage's law is about trust between schools and families. When schools keep secrets from parents, children and families are harmed. This bill makes clear that parents are not obstacles to be worked around. They are essential partners in their children's lives. And with that, I'd be happy to take any questions.